We all depend on biodiversity, and most of us underestimate how much we depend on it. Our food comes from it, our weather is strongly dependent on biodiversity. Much of the functioning of our world, despite the fact that we're living in cities with just ornamental biodiversity, is ultimately dependent on living on a living planet. And I think, as I said, many city people underestimate that, and I can easily understand that. But I also feel that many people overestimate how much we know about these dependencies. As a biologist, we are acutely aware how little we know and how much is really left to discover, left to understand. We're talking here about models. There are no general ecological models that truly model ecosystems. We are understanding small bits, small threads inside a canvas. So from a whole canvas of life, we are understanding a few little threads. The interesting thing is about the question. The population in a disturbed ecosystem and an undisturbed ecosystem are fundamentally work the same way. The important thing to understand here is that we often talk about fitness, and we have this sort of social Darwinistic idea of one person being fitter than another, one animal being fitter than another animal. That's not quite correct, and when you think about it, it's quite obvious that one person is much better at doing this and another person doing that. And so it is for the animals, for the plants. So their true fitness is not a property they have, it's a property in a very specific ecosystem. It's a property on which soils they grow, and what the weather is, what other animals and plants are around them. So basically that governs the population. So if your reproduction rate falls below 1, if your reproduction rate plus the influx from migration falls below 1, you'll die out in that ecosystem. If you're in equilibrium, you'll stay in that equilibrium. And to say that, the equilibrium is of course not every year. So there are huge fluctuations. There are years where there's a huge offspring, and then there are years where almost all animals die. What happens with human disturbance, as well as maybe an avalanche going down in the Alps, is it creates new space and it changes the conditions of the ecosystem. We're not like something completely alien to ecosystems. We're just turning the ecosystems into ecosystems where long-living plants, slow-growing plants, slow-growing animals have a lower chance of surviving, whereas plants or animals, which are always there the first, the R strategists, have a much higher chance of surviving. So in a place like an urban place where there's a lot of disturbance, many plants that come here come from perhaps riverbanks originally, where they're used to this disturbance.